Hello, my little darklings. It's time we take just a few minutes to talk. That's what we're here to do. I hope that you'll give me just about 10 to 15 minutes of your time. We've got to clear up some misconceptions, some misunderstandings, and make sure that we are on the right path together right here on the Paranormal 60.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to this baloney. He won't float. He doesn't stand for baloney.
Sounds like a lot of supernatural baloney to me.
Supernatural, perhaps. Baloney, perhaps not.
Hello, darklings far and wide. Thank you for giving me just a few minutes of your time. I wanted to clear up a few things as I am reading reviews and emails, public messages, comments on the YouTube channel. I've noticed that there are a few things that appear to be kind of confusing for everyone. So I wanted to address those and make sure that we clear all of that up and make this the easiest experience of your life. Man, listening to podcasts, watching podcasts should be that. It should be easy and fun. So let's begin with what the Paranormal 60 is. This is a podcast that I developed, almost a year and a half ago after I left Darkness Radio. I gave myself some time to collect my thoughts, take a couple deep breaths, and relaunching with the program, The Paranormal 60. What does the name mean? Well, the concept is that the show is contained to 60 minutes or a little more. And as you have followed in on this program, as we seem to have a little bit more fun on our news nights, sometimes we'll go a little bit longer, even on some of the interview nights. But I wanted to try to make it an easier to digest program, something that's quick and easy, simpler, so that there is information to be heard in every segment. So if you can't listen to the entire thing and you listen to the first half in the morning and want to listen to the second half on the way home, you've got different concepts, different guests, different topics that you can check into. So you don't have to remember everything you heard in the first segment to pick it up in the second segment. With the news, obviously, there's always a change of stories. So again, it's easy to follow. So going a little longer shouldn't be much of an issue. It doesn't mean Dave's 60 years old. No, don't push me to that. I still have 5 years, so let me just get there on my own time. But I wanted to clear up that understanding. I also want you to know I wish no ill will to Tim Dennis or the Beer City Bruiser and Darkness Radio. For some reason, people think that there is contention. I left the show willingly and of my own accord. I wanted to do something different, and that's what I've done. I've struck out. I've created this. I'm having fun with my buddies from Texas. Maybe the show isn't for everybody. Maybe you only enjoy the Monday programs, or for those of you listening to the audio, the Tuesday programs, when you hear me do the full-on interviews. Maybe some of you really like the interaction between me and my buddies on Wednesday nights live, Thursday audio release. And that's been the concept all along, just to have a little bit of fun, not take ourselves too seriously about these topics that can isolate people and make people feel like it's a dirty little secret to even be interested in it. So we've tried to make this accessible and fun, something easy to follow along with, something to watch and enjoy. I also want to address, for those of you that listen to the audio podcast and are a little confused, I've seen comments like, Dave's rarely there. There's always somebody else hosting these shows. That's not true. My show is 2 times a week, live on YouTube, Monday and Wednesday nights. Now, there are the rare exceptions because of my travel schedule or technical issues that I've had to push the show off to maybe Tuesday and Wednesday night. But that's simply just a quick little adjustment. I want to make sure that you're getting 2 episodes every week of the Paranormal 60. But I have many of you that say, Dave, I want more content. I want more. I love what you've got. please do more. And unfortunately, I'm one man with a life to lead. I'm traveling. I'm doing quite a bit to get out there and meet as many of you as I possibly can to see these famous haunted sightings, locations, to see places where Bigfoot roams, to see where the skies have come alive with UFO activity, and to investigate other mysteries. So 2 shows a week is what I can commit to you. And I promise that I'll deliver as often as I can. And on the rare instance that maybe I'm sick or unable to present a brand new episode, I'm digging deep to try to find episodes from my past that you may not have heard yet. So I want to introduce you to some of those cool classics as well. But there'll always be 2 episodes of the Paranormal 60 delivered to you right here. So whether you're watching it on YouTube and you see it live Monday and Wednesdays, or you're listening to the audio versions, which are released Tuesday and Thursday, there are these programs. Now, for the rest of you that wanted more content, I wanted to do something that would help my friends. My good friend, Jeff Belanger, has been working diligently on his program, New England Legends, for quite a while. And I wanted to give him an outlet for more people to find his program. He is certainly very popular. As you've listened to the program, you can enjoy the different concepts from the strange and unusual to the supernatural and the unanswered questions that are out there regarding all of these histories and mysteries of New England. So I wanted to give that a proper outlet. Those shows are released on the audio version every Monday, so that you have something to listen to Monday for the audio. For those of you that then tune in Tuesday, you'll hear the Paranormal 60. Wednesdays are primarily a day off, kind of a day of respite. Thursdays, you get to hear the audio again. And then Fridays, I involved my friends from Australia, the True Hauntings podcast. Why? Because I love that podcast myself. And again, because it's based in Australia and not a lot of people were being made aware of it, I wanted to incorporate it here under the umbrella of the Paranormal 60. This is something that I'm doing as a favor to my friends to help spread the word about the projects that they work on. And I believe that they are of the quality and interest level that you, my friends and followers, would enjoy as well. So when you're tuning in saying, oh, Dave's not here Monday and Friday, what's going on? That was never the game plan. The game plan was I do 2 episodes a week. You, my lovely listeners and followers around the world, wanted more. And because I could not provide it, I wanted to give you what I believe to be high quality, great entertainment and give you insights into different elements and things that I may not have covered. So this is what you get the opportunity to listen to. You are by no right required to listen. You don't have to tune in to the New England Legends or the True Hauntings podcasts. Those are just little bonus episodes, something else for you to get a chance to listen to in your week. And it's easily deliverable if you are subscribed to my audio channel. You'll notice that I don't include those channels here on my YouTube, and that's because they do have their own lives and their own settings here on YouTube as well. So you can go find True Hauntings podcast and New England Legends. They also have Patreon pages and places that you can go find even more content. So because I believe in giving a hand up to the people that I admire and I like and think have great quality content to share, I'm doing that. Now, I understand there are a lot of my other friends that have programs that I haven't given or afforded that opportunity to, and it is not any way a slight. It is just what has been available, what people are willing to share and allow me to put on my little umbrella network here. So I hope that clears up some of the understanding. Now, for some of you, you seem half of you really enjoy the live Wednesday night show, the Thursday audio recordings of the Paranormal 60 News. For those of you that have followed my career throughout, the news segment has always been a lighter fare. It has been a way to kind of share the news, not that we're besmirching it, not that we're putting it down, not that we're making fun of it, but to do it in a lighter manner. And I'm doing it with a couple of my buddies that are fascinated by different elements of the paranormal as well. We all have a couple of drinks as we're doing the show and mocking ourselves openly for simple mistakes that are made during the program. And we want it to feel like it's an interactive and fun. And I get so many wonderful emails from so many of you around the world that tune in and watch the program and get that concept. whether it's live or on the audio only version. You enjoy the laughter, the camaraderie, the brotherhood. That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to bring about. It's been that way my entire career. For some people that are putting up reports saying, oh, the show is not the same, it's not the way it used to be. Well, that's because it's a new show. But the elements of having fun are still there. And I hope that you see that and can respect that. And certainly, you're, again, not required to watch those programs or listen to those episodes. You can certainly just stick to the interviews that are done live on Monday nights here on YouTube and audio released on Tuesday, if that is more your element. So feel free to just watch what makes you happy. Listen to the things that interest you. By no means do I want you to feel like you are being force-fed any of this information. And for those of you that just decide this is not your show, that's okay. There are a lot of TV programs, podcasts, radio shows, and music I don't get, and I just don't listen to it. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just not what interests or fascinates me. So that's okay. I can deal with that and not take it as a form of rejection. I know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea or shot of whiskey, and that's perfectly fine in my realm. I don't necessarily understand the reviews that have to take personal shots and aim to try to be destructive to what I'm doing and what I'm building. That I don't understand. I'm always open to constructive criticism. And if you'd like to email me with insights and thoughts, dave@paranormal60.com, I'd love to hear from you. I don't understand angry reviews on a free project. You're not forced to listen. You're not forced to be here. This is an opportunity that I'm affording you to share part of my journey. And I thank so many of you. Actually, I think all of you, whether you love the show, hate the show, or you're somewhere in the middle, thank you for taking me along on your journey. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your lives in any way, shape, or form. For those of you that have followed me over from the TV programs or have heard me on Coast to Coast AM or Midnight in the Desert, Darkness Radio, wherever you originally found me, I thank you for keeping me a part of your lives, for allowing me to continue to share my quest for knowledge and love for the unexplainable. So I can't thank you enough for that. And I wish that all of you out there have the absolute greatest night, week, month, year of your lives. And if you are just passing through my world, thank you for making it a better place and a brighter place. For those of you that elect to stay with me and hang out, I want to hear from you as well. dave@paranormal60.com. I wish no one ill will. I thank everyone, even those that have taken the time to give me a review that may not be favorable. I appreciate you taking the time to do so because that means you cared enough. And that would help me too. For those of you that love the show, please take just a few minutes to rate and review the show. Every episode here on YouTube, you can do that. You can hit that subscribe button, the little bell, and make sure that you select the right choice in there because they do give you options when you subscribe. You can get alerted once in a while, you can get alerted every now and again, or you can get alerted to every new piece of entertainment that we put up here. And we try to do different things throughout the year and give you different songs, paratunes, give you different movies, documentaries, and our programming that you can watch live Mondays and Wednesdays. So that's what's going on for me. But please go rate and review this program, especially if you do listen to the program on podcast tools that allow ratings. It only takes you a few minutes to click those 5 stars and say, I love the show. Thanks for being here, Dave. Whatever, just to let people know why you do tune in and why you tune in. That helps me gather more information and insight to you as well. So thank you very much for this brief time that you've given to me. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, it is Wednesday night. Tune in. The best in paranormal talk radio continues. We have a brand new episode of the Paranormal 60 News, and it is Secrets of the Supernatural. We're going to be talking about everything from Loch Ness Monster sightings and a new mission to hunt and find the Loch Ness Monster to the actual location of the Holy Grail and so much more. So tune in tonight live. That's 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. For those of you over on the other coast, it is 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. We will see you right here on the home of the best in paranormal talk radio. I'm Dave Schrader, and this is my Paranormal 60.